Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Wednesday. We got 14 matchups on this MLB slate today. So be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And if you guys want to become a member, go ahead and sign up in the link in the description. Almost getting a lot of members here. Once we get to 100 member guys, we're going to have member only live streams. You guys definitely want to be a part of that, so go ahead and check that out. And yeah, we'll hop in it. 14 matchups. Coming off a pretty good day yesterday. Definitely a good bounce back day. Had some nice wins. So we got the Atlanta Braves versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Braves opening up as road favorites at -155. The Phillies +130 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Braves is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 4.20. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. Pitching for the Phillies is Kyle Gibson with an ERA of 4.69. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, and had 0 strikeouts. Atlanta beating the Phillies yesterday 6-3. Phillies winning the match before 6-4, so been a pretty close series so far. Phillies just 1-4 in their last 5, kind of been struggling here. Atlanta is 8-4 against Philly, so they've been very good against the Phillies. Gibson coming off a 6-run game, kind of his worst game in a while. Morton coming off a 0-run game here. This is a close game. I think I'm going to lean with the Phillies +1.5 at home here. Both teams already have a win here. And this is looking like a back and forth kind of series. Pretty even pitching matchup here, so especially from the last few games. So I'm going to take Phillies +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we have the San Diego Padres versus the Detroit Tigers. Padres opening up as road favorites at -140. Detroit +120 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Padres is Yu Darvish with an ERA of 3.28. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 9 strikeouts. Pitching for the Tigers is Tariq Skubal with an ERA of 3.71. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 9 strikeouts. The Padres coming off a 6-4 win against Detroit yesterday. Detroit just 2-8 in their last 10. They've definitely been struggling here. Yu Darvish has actually been playing very well as of late. Yeah, I like the Padres here, finally getting a win, getting things together here. Detroit just really has not looked that good, despite that 1 win against the Padres. That's really been about it. I like Yu Darvish on the mound. I'm going to take the Padres on the road. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Angels versus the Kansas City Royals. Royals opening up as home favorites at -130. Angels +120 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Angels is Jansen Junk with an ERA of 0. Looks like he's getting his real first start of the season here. Pitching for the Royals as Brad Keller with an ERA of 4.34. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 1 strikeout. Yeah, Angels winning 6-0 yesterday, despite losing the game before 7-0. So definitely a huge win for them because they've been awful. They are just 3-11 on the road. Not sure how much I trust Jansen Junk on the mound. Especially getting his first start of the season here. I think I'm going to lean with the Royals at home. It's already been a flip-flop series, 2 shutouts from both teams. So yeah, tough matchup, not in love with it, but I'm going to lean with the home team in the Royals. Next matchup, we have the Minnesota Twins versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at -200. The Twins +170 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Twins is Chris Archer with an ERA of 3.41. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Brewers is Corbin Burns with an ERA of 2.20. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Minnesota losing to yesterday's matchup against the Brewers 7-6. Definitely a close game there. Not sure I love paying minus 200 for the Brewers with, them only beating the Twins by 1 yesterday. And, the Twins are still playing pretty decent here. In the series, they had a 2-game series a few weeks ago. Both teams getting a win in those 2 matchups. Chris Archer's been solid on the mound, coming off a 4-run game, but prior to that, only giving up 1 run in those prior 2 starts. I'm going to take Minnesota plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Chicago White Sox versus the Colorado Rockies. White Sox opening up as road favorites at minus 140. The Rockies plus 120 with the over-under at 11.5. Pitching for the White Sox is Lucas Giolito with an ERA of 5.12. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rockies is Antonio Senzatella with an ERA of 4.98. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. The White Sox on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a 2-1 win yesterday against the Rockies. Rockies just 1-5 in their last 6. They have not looked that great. Not in love with Giolito on the mound. Giving up 11 runs in his last 3 starts on the mound. Senzatella's given up 10. So that's, the over 11.5. That's a super high over, but I could definitely see that hitting with both these pitchers on the mound. I'm going to take a shot with the Rockies plus 1.5 at home. Don't trust either team, and I don't trust any favorite here because this game could definitely go south for either team. So we'll take Rockies plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the Washington Nationals versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at minus 290. The Nationals plus 230 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Nationals is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 6.02. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Corbin's given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts. Pitching for the Dodgers is Andrew Heaney with an ERA of 0.59. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 7 strikeouts. Washington on a 3-game winning streak, winning the last 2 matchups against the Dodgers. Crazy. If you've been going Nationals money line, man, you've been cashing out. Crazy that they're on a 2-game winning streak against the Dodgers here. It's kind of mind-blowing. I think this is definitely the game the Dodgers get it with Andrew Heaney on the mound. Andrew Heaney's been awesome. Only given up 1 run in his last 3 starts compared to Patrick Corbin's 14 runs. This is the game for the Dodgers. I like Dodgers at home. Love Heaney on the mound. Man, if they don't win with Heaney on the mound, it is just a horrible series. Throw the Nationals in your round robins, guys, because of that big plus money, but I'm taking Dodgers at home. Next matchup, we have the Houston Astros versus the Oakland Athletics. Houston opening up as road favorites at minus 200. Oakland plus 170 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Astros is Christian Javier with an ERA of 3.13. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for Oakland is Cole Irvin with an ERA of 3.08. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 8 strikeouts. Pitching for Houston coming off a 2-game losing streak against Oakland right now. Crazy that they're struggling against the A's in this one. Oakland 5-1 in their last 6, 4-1 at home. Cole Irvin's been pretty good on the mound. Man, this is a tough one here. I think I'm gonna lean with Oakland plus 1.5 at home. They've been the better team in this series. Not sure I want to pay minus 200 for the Astros. But minus 200 and higher lately, they have just not been hitting. Dodgers are a perfect example of that. I'm going to take Oakland plus 1.5 at home here. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Giants opening up as road favorites at minus 115. Arizona plus 105 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Giants is Logan Webb with an ERA of 2.77. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run and had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for Arizona is Zach Gallen with an ERA of 3.40. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 7 strikeouts. Giants on a 6-game losing streak right now. Losing 3-7 to Arizona yesterday. Arizona 5-1 in their last 6, playing good baseball. Yeah, Giants just on a horrible losing streak right now. They are not playing very good. I'm taking Arizona plus 1.5 at home. Been the better team in this matchup. Giants just struggling big time. Don't know when they're going to get it back together. I'll take Arizona plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Seattle Mariners. Rangers opening up as road favorites at minus 120. Seattle plus 100 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Rangers is John Gray with an ERA at 3.48. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Mariners is Marco Gonzalez with an ERA of 3.74. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Seattle winning yesterday's matchup 5-4, and then 4-3 the day before. It's been a 1-run game in both these matchups. Rangers just 2-8 in their last 10 right now. 0-7 against Seattle. Yeah, you can get Seattle as an underdog at home. They've been the better team here. I just think it's a great value and a steal. I'll take Seattle plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we have the Miami Marlins versus the Cincinnati Reds. Reds opening up as home favorites at minus 160. The Marlins plus 135 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Marlins is Braxton Garrett with an ERA at 3.42. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run and had 7 strikeouts. Pitching for the Reds is Luis Castillo with an ERA of 2.77. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. Miami beating the Reds yesterday 2-1. Miami 10-4 on the road here. Not sure I love the Reds minus 160. That's a pretty hefty price coming off a loss. Castillo has been very good on the mound. He's only given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Garrett's only given up 4. Yeah, I'm going to take Marlins plus 1.5 on the road here. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Baltimore Orioles. Rays opening up as road favorites at minus 125. The Orioles plus 105 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Rays is Drew Rasmussen with an ERA of 3.13. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run and had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Orioles is Tyler Wells with an ERA of 3.69. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs and had 4 strikeouts. Tampa on a 4-game losing streak right now. Baltimore winning 5-3 and 1-5 in the last 2 matchups. Crazy that Baltimore's been the underdog both games. They've played very solid. Tampa Bay just 1-7 on the road where they have been struggling. I'm gonna take Baltimore plus 1.5 at home. Been the better team in this series, getting them at a value. They definitely cover as the underdog, which has been all great for them. So yeah, I'm taking Orioles plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at minus 250. St. Louis plus 205 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Cardinals is Adam Wainwright with an ERA of 3.40. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Kevin Gausman with an ERA of 3.00. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 10 strikeouts. St. Louis losing to Toronto yesterday 10-3. In Toronto, the streak is alive still on a 7-game winning streak right now. They are playing great baseball. 6-1 at home. They're just getting it done right now. And yeah, St. Louis, no Goldschmidt or Nolan Arenado. And you could tell that definitely showed in yesterday's matchup here. I like Toronto at home. Love the win streak they're on. We're riding that streak. I'm taking Blue Jays in this one. Next matchup, we have the Cleveland Guardians versus the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox opening up as home favorites at -135. Cleveland +115 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Guardians is Cal Quantrill with an ERA of 3.75. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Red Sox is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA of 4.30. His last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 9 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Cleveland beating Boston yesterday 8-3. Boston on 1-6 in their last 7. They are struggling big time right now. Eovaldi coming off a 9-run game. Quantrill's been pretty good on the mound for the Guardians here. I'm taking Cleveland +1.5 on the road in this one. And then the last matchup, we have the New York Yankees versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at –165. The Yankees +140 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Yankees is Domingo German with an ERA of 15. His only start this season, he pitched 3 innings. He gave up 5 runs and had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Mets is Max Scherzer with an ERA of 2.28. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Yeah, Mets coming off a 6-3 win yesterday against the Yankees. Love Scherzer on the mound. Do not love Domingo on the mound for the Yankees. Didn't really play well in his first start. And I'm taking the Mets at home with Scherzer on the mound. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.